It's fucking Tuesday. I ain't gonna hold it against him if he can't get work in.
We live.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get busy.
You bring this in.
All right,
You
go
want
ahead.
me to
Go ahead, y'all, to bring us in. Let me at least so that they don't have to at least before. Go ahead. All right, bring us in, bro.
Shalom, Shalom. We're the brothers of the GMS camp, Colorado Springs, Colorado. First and
Salaki,
foremost,
Salaki for all the distractions and the bullshit and the sorriness. We here. Go ahead, y'all.
we want to give all praises, honor, and thanks unto Yahweh,
Yeah,
Hashem,
Hashem, Y'all
Hashem,
Shai, Hashem,
Hashem, Khan,
Ka, Kadas.
Khan. We want to give double honors and praises unto the elders of GMS, all right, who do real well, who are the true spiritual leaders and teachers of Israel today, whether you can accept that or not. Peace and salutations unto the fellow laborers out there teaching this truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so. All right, now more than ever, as well as the brothers of the speckled bird and the confusion of face brothers, all right, who may look like these heathen nations, all right, but indeed, in fact, do go back, all right, to the 12 patriarchs of Israel, all right, being so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in the modern day, all right, unto you, and to the few Akwaf and little ones listening and learning, man, unto you we say, Shalom. All right, we're gonna get a quick lesson today, brothers. Kind of got on here late. The devil been fucking with us on some of this electronic shit, kind of stopping us from getting everybody here in full strength. All right, but we just gonna be quick. Try to get a couple precepts off. Brothers got to get to sleep for work, but let's get it done, man. When the spirit is like the wind, you gotta use it, man. Ride the wind while you can, so to speak. So you said you had something you wanted to get into, Mac?
Yeah, bro.
Or Zyra? I don't know which one of y'all brothers.
I ain't never really brought this out on camera. This is just shit I've done on my own accord, but I want to bust it out, and I want y'all brothers to run with whatever precepts that come to mind when I bust it out. I stole this back from your house, and I put notes in this book.
Went somewhere.
Yeah, I stole it back because I needed it.
Zeus.
But nobody's ever heard of this book. It's called Babylon the Timbuktu. And when you find out that Timbuktu is a real place, man, it really kind of lets you know that like all fucking everything comes back to gate. All understandings of all life.
They got that on.
Yo. Oh, there goes the brother. He's back.
Who?
But like speak on it, bro. Like say something. What do you have to say about it, bro? I'll shut up. Go ahead and speak on it.
Shalom, Akim.
Yeah. Shalom, Mark. No, you good, bro. We glad you here. Speak on it if you got something to add, brother. I wasn't trying to. I'm just gonna
that from Babylon to Timbuktu. Free they got that free as an audio book on Spotify. If you got Spotify Premium, by the way, they got all the chapters.
I didn't even know that.
So
all the chapters of Timbuktu to.
Yeah.
Damn,
and they got the picture Cephas as well.
Wow. I had no idea. That's on Spotify, you said?
Yes, it is.
Interesting. I had no idea. All right, so I'm just gonna read I'm just gonna read this and then I'm gonna give y'all a couple steps, if y'all don't mind. Yadazak, would you grab Job 30 and 30 for me, brother? Just and then when I call on you, bust it out. My brother Devaki, would you grab 2 Thessalonians for me, 1:6? And then I'm gonna ask a lot of you, Azara, Salaki, brother. But would you grab me Acts 13:1 and also Proverbs 12:6? And then I'm gonna read this real quick, and I'm gonna ask our brothers for precepts in order. Okay. All right, let me read this. Ancient Chapter 1, Ancient Black Civilizations. More than 6,000 years ago, in the land called Mesopotamia, there developed the most remarkable civilization they've known to mankind. This civilization was centered between the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers. These rivers, being the mountains of Armenia, flow into the southern and eastern directions of the Persian Gulf. The soil of this area is tremendously fertile because of the alluvial deposits. Because down by the two rivers, European civilizations, so-called Edomites, decivilized Salaki. I lost my place. Decivilized Salaki, developed from ancient black civilizations. All right. And we're not going to use the word black. We're going to use like Hebrew. Why not? Listen, black is a derogatory term developed and sent out to mean negatory.
Just call it what it is, bro.
Bad, ugly.
Brown skin.
Yeah, we are not black people, man. And this is not a black thing either. It's not about being black. Okay. We are brown color skin. Everybody in this video that you can see is of a different skin tone. Some are yellow, some are red, some, whatever you want to call it. But black, none of us. My shirt is black. I got a black shirt on. I got a black shirt on. My skin, I am not black. My brother ain't black. None of my brothers look like this shit, like this shirt. None of them. Even as dark as they may be, they still brown. The darkest revelation of brown that you can come up with is what you're gonna get. We are not black. Black is lifeless in all the negatory thing. Go look it up in the dictionary. I'm not gonna argue with y'all, but Salah. All right. From ancient black civilization, without this black civilization, white domination and influence as we know it today would be improbable. Without us, you niggas could never hold up the standard to being what you think you are. We showed you how to be what you think you are, which is the problem for y'all.
Slacky, and then I gotta say as well, man.
Yep. And bring steps as y'all please, man.
That just goes to speak with the whole new Christopher Nolan movie. How you got these Edomites mad that they're representation of what they depict as themselves. And you're not the Greeks, man. You're not all these individuals in history that you think you are, man. In your books, expose you, man.
Yeah.
There's a great saying, man. If you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book, man. Hey, you can't put yourself on film as certain individuals in Hollywood and not represent those people in actual reality, man. And that's exactly what Esau did. All right, tried to convince the world that, hey, we're the Greeks, we're the Romans, we're the Asians, we're the Native Americans.
We everybody. We are everybody.
In 100 years,
look how mad they was. We talked about this today, Salaki. We talked about this today. Look how mad they was when they had the African bitch play the Helen of Troy. And I'm not saying she's Jake. Who knows if she's Jake? But they had the dark-skinned African bitch play Helen of Troy, and Edomites went crazy. They went crazy.
When in reality, man, look,
this ugly bitch all along.
Like Japheth, you know what I'm saying? She most mixed like a mix of Jake and your Polynesian.
I told you, man. So like I told you out of the day, we was chilling. I told you out of the day, like she would have looked more like Moana than the white bitch that played her with Brad Pitt and all that in the movie Troy. I might be wrong, but she would have looked more like that.
They would have been they all would have been dark skinned, not fair skinned.
Yeah, they would have. Bro, Helen of Troy was not pale skinned. I'm sorry. There was no Greeks. There was no Greeks. And if you can't accept this as a need, and I guess we should break it down. If you can't accept this as you know what I'm saying, and you can't accept this, and this is beyond your understanding.
I mean, this you got to think, bro. There's still niggas that don't even believe that there was nigga queens and princes in the the Middle Ages, man. That niggas held castles and
but that's
states.
That's not a Jake problem. That's an Esau problem. They got to figure that out. Y'all the ones
Huh.
trying to play the game, lying, playing games, can't tell the truth because history is against you. And now, not only that, the world is against you. You can't get into the Strait of Hormuz. You can't beat Iran.
They talking about
America can't beat Iran in a war, period. So we not sad about nothing. We gonna just keep telling the truth because we know you can't win no war nowhere else. America is through, bro. It's over with. The narratives, the stories, the Pocahontas lies, the white people, the white smooth it over type of shit. Like all of that is coming to an end. It really is. But if y'all don't mind, do y'all brothers got any steps or can I continue?
Go ahead, up.
Time for water, brothers. Black. I'm gonna just pick up where I left off. Without this black civilization, white domination and influence as we know it today would be improbable. A number of different tribes were entrenched in the southern part of the Tigris and Euphrates River. This southern section was known as the different times by many names, among which are the Sumer, Akkad, and the Chaldees. So we all knew about these rivers, right? The Chaldees, which is Esau, or what they would like to call the Grecians. You know, all the Greek words that Esau uses for his whiteness. Okay, the Chaldees was there too, among us on this fucking river. But the best, but the name best known to us is Babylonia. Is Babylonia. That's where Babylon sits. Right on that river. Right? Between them great two rivers, that's where Babylon sits. This area was also the location of the Garden of Eden. And the people of this region were jet black.
Dark as hell.
Black as hell.
Moon cricket.
I mean, y'all brothers got comments? I mean, I'm just saying, like, they said that the residents of the Garden of Eden was jet black. Y'all ever read Jet magazine? Y'all, do niggas even remember Jet magazine?
Quick chime in. What are them
The
pilots?
beauty of the week. Of course I do, Art.
Yeah, booty of the week. Yeah.
Hey, what are them pilot jets be talking about when they say that they seen an alien in the UFOs and the IFOs for us? And
Talking about the Chinese dude that they interpreted.
What did he say he saw? Who was piloting that craft?
But now they said that nigga was in a coma for like 5 years and came back and said he spent the whole time with the Lord and the Lord told him everything. And I'm not gonna lie, amen. What did the Lord say? That the heathens and even the heathens and them goofies and the women shall have dreams of me.
They shall say, they are the sons of the living power, man.
We getting to the point they can't deny it no more. How they gonna deny this, bro? We got Donald Trump as a president, nigga. And this nigga was wearing Depends and shitting himself, having strokes on TV, passing out, and this nigga is our leader. And the rest of the world is laughing at us. They laugh at us every day. And you got people that will bend over and do backflips for this nigga, like they're dolphins and shit. And that's not the point, but I'm just saying, like, is that who would y'all want to follow? I don't want to follow that nigga. But regardless, we're gonna move on. That's besides the point. Continuing to read. We're gonna stick with history. We're gonna dismantle you niggas with history today. All right. This area was also known as the Garden of Eden and the black. Okay, I already read that. I shall prove conclusively that black people have the most ancient history of all humans, the best available. The source of proof is the history of the Jews, and I'm just going to say the Israelites because we know what that is. The history of the Israelites, known as the Bible.
Read that sentence over, bro, because the book written by. Who's the book written by?
This book particularly is written by Rudolph R. Windsor, which I also believe
Who is
is I mean, he's a nigga, but I feel like he had some influences. He's black, which is great. Israel wrote this book. At least as far as I know. He
literally tells you that to be a Jew, you was what skinned it. Read that sentence again. Go ahead.
The most ancient history of all humans is the best available source of proof is the history of the Jews, known as the Bible.
The what?
Known as the Bible in Genesis 2 and 10.
Did you just say that the Bible was a history book?
That's what he said. That's what Mr. Rudolph Windsor said. Yeah, that the Bible is a history book.
Credited.
Known as the Bible in Genesis 2 and 10, it is written, and a river went out of Eden to water the garden. From thence it was parted and became into four heads. There were four rivers which watered the Garden of Eden. I shall cite the third and the fourth rivers first, and then I shall proceed. So I gotta turn the page real quick, but I still want them precepts. And then the second rivers because it fits better in my line of reasoning. Genesis 2 and 43, Genesis 2 and 14 reads, and the name of the third river is Hiddekel, and that is which that goeth towards the east of Assyria, and the fourth river is the Euphrates. Commentators and scholars have identified the river Hiddekel. They said that it is the Tigris River. Now, matter of fact, I want to run it back. I want to go back to what bro said in the beginning. When he starts to talk about Jews, somebody grab me Job 30 and 30. I want to go back to the part where brother talked about the best available source of history is of the Jews. Okay, give me Job 30 and 30, somebody.
Job 30 and 30. And it reads, my skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat.
It's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like it ain't too hard to really
what skin
figure that
color
out.
you have to scientifically have to survive in that region.
With the sun beating down on you, it's hot. It's 100 degrees. It's 90 degrees. It's hot. You think that Edom is going to survive that region? You think that Edom going to plug it in, do the work, be all in the sun? Like, when the fuck have y'all really... Edom be all in the sun, but they be burnt. They be lobster burnt. And then they get skin cancer and they die.
Them niggas trying to put a 10 in the bush, nigga, and hide.
I'm being serious, bro. Like, cancer patients. Skin cancer patients. Y'all would you vampires.
Them little boils with the
vampires
coming out.
Right? All right,
you superior though.
Superior to what? You can't even be in the you can't even be in the sun. You're superior, like what are you superior to? Niggas that can't be in the sun? Like, oh really? Is that how you feel? Nigga, you can't even be in direct sunlight. You're a fucking vampire. Oh my god.
You sound like
but you got more money than me. Oh,
they sound like the Goyim.
Suck my dick, boy. You still Goyim. And even then, if you live in America, hey, we gonna get in trouble. Don't use words like that. If you live in America, and you one of them red boys, hey, your daddy is not a Jew. That's your daddy. He owns you. Y'all niggas can't do anything without him saying that it's so. And that should make you feel weak. And you are weak. Been weak. Anyway, continuing on. Somebody grab me 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Please. Because I read through things that I was asking, should have been asking steps for. And then whoever. You got it? You got it, Yada? I can grab it on my phone, but I got my phone up. So,
I'm grabbing it.
the water. I can grab
You
up my
said,
Bible too. Where's my script at? Let me grab my
you
script.
said first.
Yeah. Second Thess 1 and 6.
Shit, you could honestly read that down to 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can read it down to 12. Won't you? Got it? Who's got it? You got it, Yana?
I think that brother Zyra said he got it, but I can grab it if you need me to. That brother's mic might be messing up.
Yeah, I think it's my mic.
I'll give him a
Okay.
second.
Yeah, I was reading. I think it's my mic.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
You
Hey,
hear
Yana,
anything?
hey, get it for him, Yana. Get it for me, Yana. It's okay.
Hey, try to reload. I'll see if that helps.
Yeah, just try to reload real quick, bro.
I'm gonna hit that
We just
preset for you.
gonna keep
When you
pushing.
come back in,
Second,
grab.
Second Thessalonians 1 and 6.
I got a preset for you when you get back in.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, bro. And then
this is
yeah, we got you,
Thessalonians.
Howard. Can you get back?
You ready, Ak?
Yeah, bro. Bust it out.
This is 2 Thessalonians. All right, chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 6, and it reads: "Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
with God,
Mm-hmm.
to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you."
Mm. So God don't get mad at you for recompensing people who fucking troubled you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of people that I wish I could sit down and have this conversation with. Like, you think that God is mad at me because you troubled me and you did this to me? Who do you think that the Lord is mad at? You know what I'm saying? And that could be a whole different sling of things, but for me personally, like that's the situation that comes to my mind. Like it's a lot of people that troubled me, man. Did me bad, and then didn't want to hear the things that I had to say in return. And man, they did the same thing to the Lord. So it's not that it's crazy to be out of complex. Yada, can you grab me Acts 13 and 1? How
Hold on,
fast
bro.
can you do
I
that?
got some precepts to.
Oh yeah. Hey man, get jiggy. I got a couple, but get yours.
Um,
I'll
shit, if
read
you don't
you
mind,
too, bro, if you need me
if you
to.
don't mind helping me real quick, would you grab Romans 3 and 4 through 6, Baba Pasha, while I grab this Jeremiah 50 and 28.
All right, do that. All right. Okay. You said Romans what?
I need Romans 3 and 4 through 6.
All right. Romans 3, 4. Yeah. Because you wanted me to grab you Romans, right?
Yeah, hold on, I got it.
Oh, just in the book, you know.
No, you good. I got the computer, so I got a kind of an unfair advantage.
You got the fast version. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to flip these pages. I got bookmarks and shit. Go ahead, read it out, bro.
This is Romans chapter 3, verse 4, and it says, Yahweh forbid. Um, really, let me just start at. Well, no, it's all right. Yahweh forbid, yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. But if our righteousness commend the righteousness of Yahweh, what shall we say then? Is Yahweh unrighteous who taketh vengeance?
Which which is
As a
100%
man.
what they say. Well, if God, how many people have you ever heard? You know, Salak, bro, I ain't trying to cut you off. How many people have y'all heard in your lifetime be like, man, you know, I don't think there's no God because God let Lil Kiki get shot, and there was the guy Lil Kiki with and never got shot. She's the
All the
man. Lil
while,
Kiki,
Kiki was
Lil
a
Kiki was
whore,
probably a fucking hood rat and a slut,
setting niggas up, backdoor niggas,
backdooring niggas, getting niggas killed, all types of shit. Like, man, I'm so
fucking
tired of that
everybody in
shit,
their
man.
homeboys.
If your little bitch ass, hey man, it's a lot of niggas got put to death,
Lock it,
bro.
brother. You back in?
If you got put to death, you deserved it, bro. The Lord only puts niggas to death that deserve death, which is a hard problem for niggas to understand.
Either
We ain't gonna
deserve
get into
death
that
or
right now, though. We
the
ain't gonna
Lord
get into
finally
that right
give you rest. One of the two.
let's stay on course. Keep going with what you were saying, bro. It's a lot.
Continuing on, I speak as a man, Yahweh forbid, for then how shall Yahweh judge the world, man? And look, the world is about to get a bitter judgment, man.
Hey,
All right,
hey, hey, what? Hey, let Zyra say something real quick. What you were saying, Zyra?
I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, calm, brother. Hey, glad you back, bro. Go ahead, y'all. Buzz on.
hey, mute your mic, brother, so there's no lag when I'm talking, man. I think I can hear myself through you.
Hey, but also, if you since you back, uh, you didn't get that second test, right? You went to something else.
I already hit it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm
Hey,
precepting off that right now.
just hold Acts 13:1, and we'll bust it out. Go ahead, bro.
No, but speaking on that verse, man, Yahweh's about to judge the world with a cruel judgment, man, and you people deserve it. All right, you sit there in your pompous homes and your fat lifestyles, and you a fat, ugly American. Hey, man, you deserve death. All right, you live lavish off the death, the ravaging, the sacking, the
Rape,
thievery,
robbery.
the unrighteous doings,
I
the
was,
unrighteous laws, the unrighteous standings. All right, and you ask of niggas
uh,
which you are incapable of, man.
I
All right,
was
but
in Montana, bro.
there's a time,
I
there's a
just want
shifting
y'all to
of
know
the
too, like, man, the state that we live in, Salakia, bro. Salak. Give me a minute, y'all. I just want y'all to know, man, like, our state is not that old, like ours, particularly. It's only 150 years, which would make it about 100 years younger than America. What do you think that this place was? Colorado, New Mexico, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota. What do you think this place was? We didn't get our state ship until 150 years ago. The same date that Custer rode on them boys at Little Bighorn. And he ran into Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse that day. That's as old as our state is. Our state is that old. It's that atrocity. And we murdered them niggas that day. But I look at it as an atrocity. Because from that moment forward, Esau was like, we will murder you niggas at every fucking turn. And it's been that way since. And we got one victory 150 years ago. And now we're just under the gun forever. Jail, down bad, loser, fired, not hired, because we beat their ass 150 years ago. All of us, like, it's not just the natives, like, they do this to all of us. I just want y'all to know, like, how old America's 250 years old. Colorado's 150 years old as a state. You think this is fun for us? Like, you think we enjoy this fucking captivity? Think about this, brother. Self the same. But continue, out.
You said what?
I said continue, brother. And Azara, if you got that Acts 13:1, that's on you when Yada's done.
I got you.
Go
I
ahead
got
and
you.
just grab it, bro. You good?
Cool. Salakia, let me pull that up.
You good? No, you good, brother. Go ahead, Yada. I can mute my mic, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Con, I can hear you, bro. Go ahead.
All right. How about when I go pull up the blue letter? Because when I pull up the blue letter, it seems like y'all can't hear me.
Try it real quick. Yeah, I'm not hearing nothing if you try it right now.
Yeah, when I pull up the blue letter rock, it cuts the audio because I'm on my mobile.
Oh, God. It's cool. I'll grab it. You just break it down for me.
I got you.
What would you want up?
Acts 13:1.
Yeah, I want Acts 13:1. Somebody probably
This is Acts
got it.
13:1, and it reads, "Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon Salakia, that was called Niger, and Lucius or Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, all right, which is all in what you would consider the Eastern Asia settlements
The Eastern Roman Empire, bro.
of what
It was
what
niggas.
really,
It was niggas. Salak.
Con, but it was niggas under the rule of basically Alexander's remnant. Continuing on, did you want more on that?
Yeah, as far as you want to go, bro. It's spelled.
Oh no, it just goes into a little bit more about Cyprus and some of the people that were in the area.
We're not worried about that. Hit Proverbs 12:6. And you can read through like 8 or 9, whatever you want. You gotta take a good too.
This is Proverbs chapter 12:6, and it says, "The word of the wicked, Salaki, the words of the wicked are to lie and wait for blood with the mouth of the upright, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them." You breaking that down, Up? Where'd that brother go?
You might have heard something. You want to reread that? I can break it down if you want.
Con, yeah, you can go ahead, Up.
Can you reread it? I'm slacking.
Con, yeah, so I can't see like the studio and the blue letter at the same time. But Proverbs 12:6, and it says, "The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them."
Right.
And you can stop
Right.
me whenever. I'm gonna just keep reading on until you stop me. The
Now
wicked
you good, bro. But that's right. I mean, read what you just read again.
The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand.
It's lucky. So, oh yeah, I can't watch it. I know this camera. And all this is fucked up.
A man shall be condemned according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. He that is despised.
Go ahead, Yada. Tell him, Yada. Tell him.
The brother Azar was gonna break it down. I'm just reading.
Okay, go ahead, Azar. Tell him niggas.
Hey, Don, so basically that's just going into, you can tell who the upright are by their speech, man. And if you look at what the brothers in Great Millstone and the like-minded camps is doing, we're bringing that upright word, and like the scripture just said, in the end, our house is going to stand. You know what I mean? You know, that house of David, that tabernacle of David, you know, under Yahweh Shai, you know, while these wicked naysayers, aka, you know, the small hatters, you know, speak their, you know, their evil, dissentious sayings, man.
Con. I got some. Y'all got anything else? Or can I read on?
No, 12 just keeps going into I mean, I can read on a little bit. It just goes into them being despised and wicked.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got Acts 13. Did somebody get Proverbs? Somebody get Proverbs 6 and Proverbs 12 and 6 through 8.
That's what we were reading, bro.
Oh, okay. You already read that? All right. Y'all. I'll grab it. I got the next one. And then, what? So just so I don't have to feel useless. Or somebody grab, if y'all can find it before me, grab First Maccabees 3 and 46.
But that's that because they covered the faces thereof of the judges.
Dang. Find it before I'm in Ezra right now. I'm trying to put some text. All these marks in my Bible fucking me up.
I'm here, bro.
But if you gotta read it, bro.
What do you want? The second Maccabees or first?
No. First Maccabees 3 and 46. I'm trying to beat y'all to it though, so I can read. So I'm just in my book.
There it is.
Okay.
This is First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 46. And it says, "Wherefore the Israelites assembled themselves together and came to Maspah over Jerusalem. For in Maspah was the place where they prayed aforetime in Israel."
Read that again, bro. You said what?
Oh, I'm continuing down. I know what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Then they fasted that day and put on the sackcloth and cast ashes upon their forehead and rent their clothes and laid open the book of law wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. They brought also priests and garments and fistfuls and tithes, and the Nazarite that stirred up, who had accomplished their days.
Right. Like how you got all the Edomites pissed off, man, because they let the African chick be Helena Troy. And you got all these Edomites pissed off that they had brown people involved in that movie. Do you know that there was none of you pale sons of bitches involved in that story at all? None of you. Not a single one of you were there. It was all, we was gang banging on each other. Which, if you follow Esau culture, like, like, that's what y'all want.
Yeah, you love when we fight each other because then we ain't whooping your ass.
But you will not misinterpret history. You pale faces were in the caves and in slavery positions when this was taking place. So your bitching is anatomy. We don't care. Let's be real. You didn't take power until the Renaissance. And even that was sad. Try to lie, erase history, not tell the truth. Edom has a price to pay. So when it comes, when the toll is demanded, you can't be mad. You demand the toll from everybody else. You demand the toll from all good men that I know. So when it comes to be your turn, you're gonna pay that price. Whether it's in blood, ass cheeks, whatever it may be, we gonna take it from you. However the fuck we feel fit. And they be like, no, you won't. Hey, brother, I got an AK for you can stick that right up your ass. Especially if God get that power out. Or we gonna break your fucking guns and kill you like you. Ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do. And I'm not saying this with vindictiveness. I'm saying this because this is what the scripture says. We gonna do evil to y'all that you don't understand, and you deserve it. But regardless of that being said, uh, let me move on real quick. All right, because we could talk about some other shit, but I'm gonna get into some bloodline type of shit. All right. Um.
Hold on, we gotta pick a spot to kind of end that. That brother Zyra got to go to bed about 5 minutes.
Okay. And we can.
I got a set though. If you wanted to grab a set to kind of.
Hey, brother, just grab me. Somebody just grab me. Psalms 49:11, and we'll end on that. And I'm going to talk. I'm just saying, and mostly, go ahead, just read it out. Somebody.
Give me a second. Let me hit this.
It's 49:11. Psalms 49:11, bro. Because bloodlines are determined by heritages, bro. It's not determined by like, oh, you think that just English white folks are Australian. No, y'all niggas still English white folks. You just live here. Let's talk about that. Read it out. I got shit to go in on him too. I ain't gonna lie, going on them fucking Africans too, man. This is my boat type of niggas. Go ahead.
You said you wanted Psalms what?
49:11. And we can end on that, bro. I ain't gonna make everybody stay up all night with us on it.
Oh no, yeah, you good. I just know that brother said he had to skedaddle.
No, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm not too much tripping about it. You know, we can.
Yeah, man. Ain't no phone died.
But yeah, I'm free, baby.
My phone died.
That brother Mac out. So we'll close it out, Isaiah.
Let's do it.
But I'll grab a. I was looking for what that brother wanted, but I'll grab a different set and we'll close on that. But I wanted Ezekiel 33 and 33. Really. I'm probably gonna start at I'm gonna start at 28 and just kind of break it down as I read, if you don't mind.
Oh, I got you.
Or we'll do 26. This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and 26, and it says, "Yea, stand upon your sword, ye workers of abominations, and ye defiled ones, every one his neighbor's wife, and ye shall possess the land. Say thou thus unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, as I live, surely that they are in the waste, or Slakia, they that are in the waste shall fall by the sword, and him that is in the open field will I give the beast to be devoured, and they that will be in the forts and in the caves shall die of pestilence. For I will lay the land most desolate and pomp, and of her strength shall cease, and the mountains of Israel shall be desolate, that none shall pass through. Then shall they know that I am the Lord, when I have laid the land most desolate because of their abominations, which they have committed. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee, still are talking against thee by the walls and the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they showeth much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, as one that hath pleasant voice, and who can play well of an instrument. For their
church niggas, man.
Con.
Versus the real men of the Lord actually teaching the truth. And you know, it sounds like a sweet song, but really it's just entertainment and folly to the 2/3 that aren't intended to receive this truth, man.
Con. You catch more flies with honey ass niggas, boy.
You shouldn't be cursing, brother.
Oh shit. Like we give a fuck, man, about what they got going on. For they hear thy words, but do them not.
No,
And
and the Most High is going in on our people, man. You know, we're defiled, and why is the Most High saying that? Because we were the heirs of the promise. You see what I'm saying? And
that's
like the
right.
scriptures talk about, you know,
Join ears, as the scripture says.
Khan, and you know, the scriptures even say, you know, our judgment was not to drink of the cup, and we have surely drunken. You see what I'm saying? And then you see later on in Ezekiel 33 how the Most High says, you know, He's going to bring us back and repair Israel, you know, and we're
That's
going to be
right.
in a righteous state.
That's right. But first,
Now,
it has to be
looking
destroyed,
at,
man.
you know,
You know, them abominable ass is a bastard, so to speak, that dwells in Ashdod. And you know, he has to be and he's going to be forcefully removed with all of his you know, his false pretense in the land, man. That land has to be cleansed with nuclear fire before we can even step foot on it and call it righteous, man. Reading on, and it says, when,
so lucky, I was going to just land back and say, you know, fire is the purest form of a cleansing agent there is.
Khan, that's right, man. Which is why the Most High says that this truth in general, man, is a fire, man. All right, and we ourselves that are our precious metals, man, getting tried in the fire to see if we can be as gold, man. You know, Lord willing, all us brothers in this fight, man, in this thing of ours, come out pure as gold, baby. You know that's the mission, that's the goal, baby. The end all be all of it, man. You don't want to be that dross that falls to the wayside, man. That infirmities that fall off. You want to be that purified gold at the end of this thing, man. So we sit in the fire like it's comfortable, man. All right. We don't run away from the fire. We firemen, baby. We stand in it. All right. But you heathens, man, you don't got what it takes to stand in the fire, because look, ain't nobody standing with you. The Most High stands with his men. All right. I don't know if you've been outside looking up in the sky recently, but this past like 3-4 months, man, I've seen a chariot in the sky every single night, just zooming around, bro. I take my dog, same time every night. I see chariots, just at least one darting across the sky, and I think to
And it
myself,
reminds me of what you always bring out, you know, those that be with us are more than that be with them, you know, to roughly paraphrase.
yeah, that's right, man. And that's the thing that they don't see, man. That's the difference between us and them. I hope, I pray, I feel ass niggas. Hey, man, we'll look down the army, man, and still say, you know, hey, as long as it's for Yahweh Shai, man, Lord willing, and we keep this spirit throughout all the trials and tribulations to come. Because look, ain't shit happened yet. All right, this is still the easy part. It's easy to say, run it up when it's easy. It's harder to do it when it's hard, man. So Lord willing, we keep that spirit when it's hard, because it's going to be hard, man. We gonna see things that nobody's ever seen before. The times that are coming onto America in this place are the worst times that humanity will ever go through. Period. Ever. This will be the last worst time ever, baby. But for us, it's gonna be the best of times and the worst of times, because the scripture saith, man, blessed is he that liveth to see his enemies die and his kingdom fall. But we'll end it on here. I'll get this verse, and then you can close this out, break it down, and bring us out, and we'll end there and we'll pick it back up. This is Ezekiel 33 and 33, and it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Because what does a prophet do? They foretell. So, you know, who starting with the apostles and elders on down has been the men, you know, foretelling you people what is going to happen, man. You know, and we're only so many prophecies away from this thing, you know, being full tilt, man, and being fully fledged in the midst of utter chaos, man, like the elder said, you know. And I want to quote a scripture real quick that Taz brought out that was really heavy. a while back. You know, this is what they do in a green tree. So what shall they do in a dry one? To roughly paraphrase, man. To kind of land back off of what the elder was saying. Things are sweet now, man. You can go grab you a 40 ounce or a bottle of liquor after work. On a Friday evening. But what happens when them store shelves is low and motherfuckers is there with
You
AR?
still 10 toes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, con. You know. So if you got anything else, other go ahead.
But
Otherwise, I'll
the
bring
mindset, the work, the framing, the foundation, the belief, the faith is built now, man, which is why the scriptures say come while the evil days are not, man, because it'll be harder to ground yourself in this in those days if you ain't been, weaning off of the wicked self, you know what I'm saying? Killing that wicked man every day, drinking the milk and the honey of the scriptures, man, and sharpening your iron against iron. When that war comes, you don't have a dull sword, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Con.
It's important to lay that good foundation in this truth, man, and that's what we do. Precepting, reading, studying, being studious. All right, stay in contact with your brothers, man. Have them conversations, and stay occupied in prophecy, man. As the brother Tazapanya let it bring out, because that's we out of here, baby. That's what's coming. Prophecy, and it's going down the hill like a snowball, getting bigger and bigger. But shoot, you had anything more else to add on?
No, just to land back you, man. Like the scripture say, seek the Lord while He may be found. And I think that's a good place to leave it.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because we always talk about a solid foundation is going to save you in the end. Because look, there's going to come a drought of the truth, man. This thing is going to go away. Famine of the word. So what, man? When you don't have teachers and you ain't grounded yourself in this yet, and you don't have the information you need because you didn't listen to the niggas you should have been listening to and build yourself up with the men you should have been building yourself up with when it was easy, when you can go get a McDonald's burger,
Yeah, bro, think about it. It's like you training for a UFC title fight, right? And then
yeah, it's like going into a fight without training.
You hold no camp before. You like, I got this.
Yup. You gonna make it 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? Because that nigga been grinding for 6 months. His endurance is on point, and your ass just got off the couch thinking you about to beat him, man.
Just like our boy Connor. You know what I'm saying? Recently.
Yeah, we saw how that worked.
In the world, living that high life, not really all hungry like he used to be, and then bam, you know what I mean? So now just equate that to the truth. Like we about to enter the most heavyweight, highest title fight in history, and 2/3 of the nation ain't even training, bro.
Yeah, we gotta go through some Rocky versus Drago shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go play, baby.
Every boxer or fighter, what do you catch them doing in the mirror, man? Rehearsing, throwing combinations. You see what I'm saying? Getting warm.
Famous word: drillers make killers, man. Readers in this script make killers. You read your script, and this thing and it's applicable, and you doing your studies, and you listening and learning from the right folks. Killers. You can take this and be a simple nigga and go kill a PhD doctor with milk. You could kill a historian with milk. And that's the beauty of this thing. So when these things come to pass, that's exactly why I read Ezekiel 33:3, man. When these things happen, and you've spoken life into these things, we've told these things to our families, our loved ones, partners, teachers, colleagues, you know what I'm saying? The world. We say what? About 90% of them told us fuck off, Lazira?
Damn near 100.
So when this thing comes about and these things happen and they're watching their loved ones now die for Hosea 4:6, for the lack of knowledge, for the lack of the knowledge, man. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. When that comes upon them and they're watching their little ones and their families and the elders and the young and the girls and the boys dying, because look, the Lord ain't about to have no fucking indiscretion in who he's taking out. Then what, man? Then they will know, hey, Azara told me the truth, man. Debakia told me the truth. Maccabee told me the truth. Yada told me the truth. The elder apostles of GMS told me the truth. All the brothers in all the camps or in all these major cities in America told me the truth. All the brothers in all these camps in major cities in other countries told me the truth. But I denied myself it, man. But there was a prophet amongst me. That's what they gonna say, man.
Gone. And the beautiful part is, you know, you, you people that deny the Lord, y'all can't say he wasn't merciful. You can't say that wisdom wasn't crying out, so to speak. You know, it wasn't shouting at you from the highways and byways, man.
Or it was unfair. You know, there's a beautiful scene. Let me see if I can just grab it. So I would love to just grab it and be out on that. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. It's still just black.
Let me see. Can you see it now?
No, I'm not able to see it.
There it go.
Oh,
See
it's
it?
loading. Yeah, it's loading. I got it. I see it. I see it.
This scene right here, bro.
Come forward, my father's that
This
the
is King Baldwin,
Saracens say is ready.
but he's talking to. They play this
The
chess
whole
game.
world
Which
is
is
in
important.
chess.
Listen to this.
Any move can be the death of you.
Oh, this is my shit right here.
That awaits me in hell is far more
You seen it?
severe and lasting.
Yeah, I actually sent
If
this
that's
snippet
true,
all
I
back to
call
you.
it unfair.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man.
Come, sit. Do you play? The whole world is in chess.
Playing chess.
Any move can be the death of you.
That's the Game of Kings.
Do anything except remain where you started, and you cannot be
Said you
sure
could
of
do
your
anything
end.
but remain
Were you
where you
sure of your
started, and
end
you can't
once?
control your end.
I was.
What was it?
To be buried 100 yards from where I was born.
Now?
Now I sit in Jerusalem and look upon a king.
When I was 16, I won a great victory. I felt in that moment I would live to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30. None of us know our end, really, or what hand will guide us there. A king may move a man.
This
A
is
father may claim a son. That man can also move himself. And only then does that man truly begin his own game. Remember that howsoever you are played, or by whom, your soul is in your keeping alone. Even though those who presume to play you be kings or men of power, when you stand before God, you cannot say, but I was told by others to do thus, or that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Remember that.
basically he's saying when you brought before God, nigga, you can't just say, you know, it was inconvenient for me to be righteous, bro. Just wasn't the time for me to get down with y'all. I had things going on. I was busy every time. I don't care. Doing my own thing. All right, that's fine, bro. But look, when these things come about, the Lord is gonna take names, bro, and heads, and you want to be the ones that He takes names upon and puts a crown on your head, man, and not takes your head, man. You know. But we can end there, brother. Unless you got something else to add.
No, that was great, man. That was awesome.
Come. All right. With that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham,
Shit.
Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakal HaKodash. All right. Once again, double honors and blessings to the elder apostle of GMS, and peace and salutations to the Akim out there teaching this truth and sincerity, risking their lives and freedoms to do so. All right. This is your brother Yadazak, your brother Azira. All right. From the Colorado Springs GMS camp. Until next time, man, we say Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
All right, bro. It ended.